Hey yo, welcome to your magic moon message. This is the peace dealer, and switching up a little bit how I do this. Maybe just for today, we'll see. But the moon is in Gemini, the sun is in Sagittarius, and I forgot to put chapstick on my lips. Hold on. Do I care if there's chapstick on my lips? You know how much I don't care being ashy. I just, my lips felt ashy, so I just felt I might as well. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, Moon in Gemini, Sun in Sagittarius, true meaning. Oh, you know the cool thing about being able to do this? Um, I forgot. I can also show you the chart while I'm doing this. I completely forgot. Okay. So, yeah, as you can see, the moon is 2 degrees Gemini. It's going to go over 15 degrees retrograde. One cool thing about this 2 day sequence is that we will actually see Mercury come out of its retrograde. Okay. Boom. Station. Right as the moon comes out into Cancer. So do not sleep on this full moon, guys. And I will schedule the full moon ceremony for tomorrow. So stay tuned. All right. Join us if you may. Okay, yeah, today is Friday. Maybe I might even do it on Sunday. No, we'll do it Saturday. We'll do it Saturday. Why not? Oh no. Yeah, okay. So with that being said, one thing to keep in mind is that, of course, this is a harvest of what we integrated a week ago through Pisces, and we activated in Sagittarius 2 weeks ago with the new vision. That being said, now the moon in Gemini, where we activated the new meaning of a new vision, and then we integrated the belief system because of Saturn of how to adjust this vision or the beliefs that support this new vision, which we update every year. Now we are harvesting the true meaning of a vision we've activated and integrated over the past 2 weeks. That means you're going to start to understand how to communicate what you've been seeing. What you've been seeing is a creation of your own mind's eye. All right. As an active creator, I hope through the last week you have psyched yourself out of the illusion that anybody or anything outside of you can dictate or give you rules around how it is you create your reality. I hope many of you have like unconditioned yourself out of the lie that there's any rules or there's any specific way to really create what you want to create as a conscious creator and lowercase g god of your reality. All right. Especially when taking into account that, of course, there's nothing outside of yourself. And also, no one is separate from each other. So there are ways with which other people unknowingly facilitate your vision, just like how you and their you pushed out, the way you may unconsciously facilitate parts of other people's vision as you are them pushed out. Okay. So something very important to keep in mind, it's very easy for us to see a vision we want to create, and then we create all sorts of bullshit reasons as to why it can't happen, where circumstances do not matter. All right, whatever you think is impossible can literally just be made possible. There's countless stories of this. A great example is of someone who, was told the stuff in their storage unit was going to be auctioned, and they calmly just said in their mind's eye, no, it's not. You're not going to do that. And within an hour, they called them back like, hey, you know what? We're not going to auction your stuff. And you can do anything. I have my own personal examples. You watching me, you have your own examples. And it's very easy for us to lie to ourselves because of what we see externally, which is literally just a reflection of the past. As look up You Hallucinate Your Conscious Reality by Anil Seth. Look up any scientific research on this. Your brain processor does not have the physical capability to actually perceive what's happening now. Your subconscious already filters out so much so that your conscious doesn't get overloaded, that everything you're perceiving now is actually several frames before what's happening now, because you are the true present. You are the way. Jesus Christ said, I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. Aren't ye as gods? He didn't say that, in the same passage, but, I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. Okay. Before people kind of misuse this already, I'm not gonna say plagiarize text to deify somebody outside of yourself. Jesus Christ was the representation of the self. Hence why he had to leave so that the Holy Spirit can come down, an aspect of God that where does it come through? Through you. All right. This is why Paul and all these other probably fictional New Testament characters, which I still like the book or the series of books, were able to do greater miracles than Jesus, who said, hey, I'm going to leave. You guys are going to do greater exploits than me. The Holy Spirit within you had people, being healed just by people walking through their shadow. Okay. So it is a representation of how God within you expresses itself through you as that primal ocean with which we are just a drop, and you can create anything. The only limit is you and your mind and your imagination. All right, that's all a bunch of good spiritual fluff, but how do we actually communicate that? How do we make intellectual sense of that? How do we put that into words? How do we begin to think about that? What do we begin to show for this? Welcome to this full moon. All right, and this is, of course, the last game changer of this season. Technically, you could say the subsequent moon in Virgo that we're going to have after this is, but that's really just a recap of how we started this. You could see it as that, though, as it's going to bear into the beginning of Capricorn season, that just like Sagittarius season, will start off with the Capricorn signature. In that, we started Sag season with the moon in Virgo, Sun Sag, and we're going to start Cap season with the moon in Libra squaring moon, Sun Cap. Okay, very dynamic. And this game changer is going to now harvest the vocabulary that is actively expanding in order for you to come into a true understanding of the meaning of this vision you have been creating, so that over the next week you can harvest it, boom, and come into a real understanding of how you've created this new reality. So that once we step into Capricorn season, you step into it. You heard? Okay, I wanted to just show you that so you can see it in the chart. So with that being said, this is definitely going to really maybe consist of news stories, drama out in society and the collective, that with the Gemini, which is an individual perspective, and Sagittarius and Pisces, which is a universal worldwide perspective, now interjects your individual thoughts in order to not only understand what you think about how your personal vision is manifesting, but what your thoughts are relative to the information that's going to be uploaded in your consciousness or downloaded through you relative to what it is you see around you, and how with everyone, just like mutable sign transits with the sun and moon, your entire world around this information is going to be changing, which makes this a very potent full moon and one of the most magical full moons of this entire year. The square to Pisces with Neptune and Saturn is now taking the previous week where we had the moon in Pisces and you updated this shift of beliefs to support your vision. Now the thought process has to align with this change of beliefs. If you saw that you can run a faster 200 meter, then of course your previous beliefs around not being able to reach a certain level of the 200 meter are shifting, because it's like, wait, I believe I can do it now. And if your beliefs about that have changed, your thoughts about that are going to change. Where now maybe you were thinking that would be nice if I could hit that. Now you're like, I can hit that. I can hit that. And I mean, hit that record. All right. Your mind. Okay. So with that being said, all right, first of all, you activated supernatural levels of magic. I know that might sound like hyperbole, but you're going to actually wrap your mind around the stretching of your imagination that takes into account unseen metaphysical influences that you will understand how to put words to. It's like quite literally looking at something for 2 weeks, and now you're understanding what it is you've been looking at. Boom, moon in Gemini, sun, Sag. All right, because if you think you understand what it was, you didn't, and you're about to. And it's just going to add to what more you may have already known, or adjust what you thought it was so you can see it as it is. The Jupiter aspect of this is key because we're having a vessel of the ruler of Sag while the sun is in a sign of with the ruler of Gemini. So this mutual receptivity helps align a full clarity post this retrograde and sun conjunction to prepare for Mercury to go direct and then catch back up with the sun. All right. And I really think it's very significant how this full moon is going to conclude the retrograde. As we're coming into a true intellectual understanding, this is going to really help reposition and the reevaluation of our thought process, because we're able to see more, see into the meaning and see beyond the meaning. And then, of course, adjust our brain so that we actually know what it is we're processing. And with the moon, we know what it is we're processing, especially with Venus in Aquarius while Mars is in Leo, allowing you to really incorporate a very progressive and unconventional sense of a relationship style while still integrating it socially and having the confidence and courage to not be a punk and actually shoot your shot or share your ideas and share your feelings, but also respect yourself to where you're not just going to chase or shoot your shot because you want attention. In fact, maybe you're okay not doing that until you see what it is worth it for you to do, because you don't want to be out here thirsty and just, begging for love from people or sex. Anyway, that being said, I know I've said that 6,000 million times. I think this is going to change the way you look at magic. I think this is going to change how much you can trust in your word, that when you say it and see it, it's done. Okay. And check out my Ultimate Manifestation playlist. I've added a few new videos. Watching that playlist will hook you up and give you results immediately. One major thing this full moon will help you do is in understanding the truth of the meaning that manifestation is instant and you don't need any techniques. And once you have seen it and you felt it, it's here now. You're not necessarily, and I'm just regurgitating what really good coaches have said because, it's the truth, right? You're not seeing, I have $1 million now. And then you're waiting, okay, I've manifested, I'm going to wait till it comes in. No. I don't care how delusional it makes you feel, because I just told you, and you can research that you're not perceiving the current moment. You're perceiving the past. So you're not a psychic. No offense. You don't know the future unless you're a psychic. Don't let me take that from you. But you are a creator. You are creating that present within you. So when you say you have it now, you have it now. You don't have to wait for it. You have it now. That requires discipline. It's not supposed to be easy, but it's simple. Okay? You just got to figure it out. And so claim it. Step in your cojones, see your true vision, and claim it. I know I have double D titties in my face. I don't care if you see it. I'm rubbing them right now. C cup titties, B cup, A cup. All right? They're glorious. I don't have to wait until boobs get thrust into my face. I know it's there. All right? I feel it. I'm not waiting for it. Okay? I have accepted it. Seriously. Some of you see him right now. Okay? I don't mean to get sexual, but it's the truth. I see it right now. So with that being said, claim that vision, move forward with it. How would you think as if you already had it? Because you do. All right? And I'll see you at that full moon ceremony, as this game changer is not only going to shift your perspective, but it's going to help you understand the words that input into this programming processor of how Sagittarius shows you the meaning of what you program, and you can adjust real time. If you don't like your reality, just change the way you think about it. But by golly, please do not complain. Do not keep saying this old story. Nothing works out for me. Why is this happening? The universe is going to say, ew, you sound like a bitch. And you are not. You are creator. Okay? Please. That being said, y'all stay blessed as always, and until next time. Peace. Also, I forgot to mention my 50% off half sale is still here. As you can see, it is automatically 50% off applied as soon as you put it in the cart. Okay? You can go to my services, check out my consultations or recorded reports, even the Cosmic Energy Tune-Up. All right? Show me some love, and I'll see you on the other side.